A lot of people weren't real happy with me in my last video when I said that Taco Bell had the greatest ground beef tacos. Apparently, there's a lot of people out there who've never been desperate for food at 2 a.m. But this person just wants to know how to make the world's greatest soft tacos without using a crock pot. So that's what I'm gonna show you. I used the crock pot in the last video because I was making enough to feed 20 people, but using a frying pan is actually gonna get the job done a lot faster. And the same rules still apply. For every 1 pound of ground beef that you're cooking, you're gonna add 1 cup of salsa and 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of the seasoning. And if you need the seasoning again, just click on the comment, it's in the caption of the last video. And like a lot of people commented in the last video, you could certainly use a masher to get the consistency right, but I hate cleaning out those grates. So I'm just gonna work the meat with my official scratch dad wooden spoon instead because it gets the same result. And I probably should have mentioned this already, but you're doing this in a pan that has been preheated to medium heat. And just keep breaking up the meat until it has a fine consistency like what you get at a Mexican restaurant. And to everybody who was worried about not being able to strain the grease when you cook it in a crock pot, I'm not straining the grease here either. Fat is flavored, and you can pour yours down the drain if you want to, but what I'm gonna do is thank the ancient Greeks for inventing a slotted spoon for me to use. Now this whole process should only take about 15 minutes, so a lot faster than using a crock pot, so you can be done and start serving at this point. However, one thing I've learned on the internet is that only white people have ground beef tacos, so I'm gonna go ahead and appropriate some tortillas. And the reason I make my own tortillas, contrary to me believing that Taco Bell has the greatest ground beef flavor for tacos, is because we don't actually eat junk food anymore. I mean, the reason my name is Scratch Dad is because I make most things from scratch. And the reason we do that is to keep harmful food additives out of our diet. And when you make your own tortillas, it makes your soft tacos even better than Taco Bell's. And you can hate on them if you want to, but I'm maintaining my position that it tastes exactly like Taco Bell's Soft Taco Supreme, the greatest ground beef taco ever made, and that's a hill I'm gonna die on.